Hi, Mama J. How are you? How was your Thanksgiving? Happy Friday. My Thanksgiving wasn't too bad. I was here chasing down um, dead relatives. I was doing DNA matches. My granddaughter kept texting me. She was having trouble with her loom knitting. And then her mother started texting me. She was having trouble with dinner. And I'm sitting here going, how many people do I have to ask? How many people do I have to help at the same time? Craziness. Cammy, hi, how are you? How was your Thanksgiving? I know you had all of the regulars. Mama J, how was your Thanksgiving? Did your sons come over or did you go over to their homes? Hi, Miguel, how are you? What did you do yesterday? All handmade. I do not know your first name, All Handmade. How are you? Thank you for coming by. I want to say Vicky, but I know that's got you hooked. And how was your Thanksgiving? And what is in everybody's cup? I have got lemon ginger tea, and it's too far away. Bring that over here where I can reach it. Connie, okay. I saw you. That's right, because somebody else asked you the same thing. But when you said Connie, I was thinking, not loving any stitches, because that's Ruby Baby. Something in Stitch is Connie. So you're a Connie as well. Okay. Hi, Sharon. How are you? It's a good day. Happy Friday. Did anybody do any oh gosh, Black Friday shopping? Did anybody buy any yarn? And if you did, what did you buy? I'm doing pretty good, Sharon. Thank you for asking. I have an FO. I got my loom. No, got my I got my COWL off the loom that we did the all nighter for in Kelly's Crochet Adventure. And I had to cut out early, and I never got back to it yesterday with the girls bothering me. But I got it off the loom today. And I liked the way it came out. So, of course, I went running around that woman's channel and I found a tutorial for a hat. So I'm making a hat to match it because I have enough yarn. We're going to use it. And she also has a pattern for mittens in the same pattern. Now, it's hard to do anything if you're wearing mittens. But the fingerless gloves don't work for me because my hands are always cold. So I think I'm gonna make mittens just so I'll have a matching set. I wasn't going to keep this, but when I got to this point and I got the navy and the teal, I was like, yes, that's mine. Yes. The only thing was I had this, I was saying that the yarn had been gifted to me, so I didn't know what this yarn was. And even though it's a bulky, I think this must be a 6 because the ball band says this is a 5, and there is a significant difference in the weight. So I'm going to keep it rather than frog it because it's not the same type yarn. And I like the teal. I like the teal and the navy. And the other part is like this kind of pinkish purplish thing, but I know everybody likes the purple, but it's not moving me. But I like it. Hi, Lauren. Thanks for coming by. How are you, little miss, doing? Pam says, my Thanksgiving was great. I am decorating my room. My tree is now put up in the corner. You have your own Christmas tree in your room, Cam? I have stopped decorating for Christmas because I don't mind decorating. It's taking it down. It's February before I get the decorations down, but I might put up a little something this year just because my daughter has stopped decorating too, and my granddaughter says, "We don't have the Christmas decorations." But then when I drive around to show her the Christmas decorations, she's like, "Oh, yeah, that's nice." Mama J says, "My Thanksgiving was wonderful. Sons my sons are recent college graduates. They graduated in 19 and 20 and still live at home." Oh, I thought they were both out on their own because I know the one is doing radio and the one is playing music. But hey, you had your sons at home, so that's even better. Sharon says, "I missed it. I love it." Did you miss the Kelly's live? And Miguel and Cammy are speaking, and Sharon says, "I will look on her page and make remove." Okay, yeah, because she did an all nighter. Oh, Sharon, the link for Kelly's all nighter is in the description, and the link she gave for the lady who does the original tutorial for the COWL is also in the description. The original tutorial, I think Kelly says, is 17 minutes long. Now, ours was a lot longer. I left early because I had Little Miss this week because she didn't have school. And I stayed up late with Kelly. Shorty had me going on Wednesday. I don't think I stayed up too late Wednesday night, and I was, you know, working and helping all day yesterday. But I woke up today feeling like I had been on a 2-day drunk and I had zero alcohol. I am in a fog today and I have a headache. And it's like, what? What? I don't drink. I haven't had anything to drink. I don't know where headache and all this weirdness is coming from, but it can go and I'll find it. Lauren says, "I got none yesterday." Ooh, although no deals, as she's my local wool lady, so no Black Friday type of thing. Well, you don't have Black Friday discounts in your country anyway, do you, Lauren? I got 4 balls of generic color and 2 balls of a watermelon colored chunky James C. Brett yarn. I am not familiar with James C. Brett. Is he a European yarn dyer? Is he a yarn maker? Who is James C. Brett? I want to know. I don't know anything about him. Did you use 2 strands when you made it? No, I used that's why I was using this yarn that was gifted to me so that I could use the 1 strand because it was a chunky yarn, and I wanted to try that for a change because you need 2 different colors. So I thought these 2 different colors would be okay together because I don't buy chunky yarn. So if this hadn't been gifted to me, I wouldn't have had any. And the only other chunky yarn that I have is this, and I mean this. This is a number 6. Where's it? This is a number 6, but I didn't think that would go too well. It just wasn't working for me. That and this wasn't doing a whole lot for me. So I opted for this instead. I wanted to see how this works out. And it worked up a lot differently than I thought it would. And it worked up more like stripes. And this is that Barcelona yarn we were talking about a couple of weeks ago that I had never seen before. Now I want some more of this. Because now I want to crochet a hat and a scarf because it looks like it's striped. This is pretty. I had no idea. I am pleasantly surprised because I didn't know. I oh, thank you, Mama J. I appreciate that. Kimmy says I have a 5 foot no more pre-life tree. Okay, done with your bad self. And I only use the one strand. And Lauren says I was glad to catch part of her live insomnia here. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. I learn a lot when I can't sleep, and I don't mind staying up all night with her if I can sleep the next day. But this is not that kind of week. Is this live thumbnail your pattern? I'd love to make those as hot pads. That is, I have a pattern for that. It's not my pattern, no. It is, where did I get this pattern? Did I get it from online or did I get it from, I think it's, no, I don't think, I know. Brain's not going to tell me. Okay, it's flower pot holder 201 by Jennifer Martin. I will. I will. Oh, I can put it in the chat because I just printed it out because I know things move online because I was looking for the mosaic coasters that I had made to use as a guide for the gift card holders. I can't find that pattern to save my life. It is not in my Facebook saves. It's not in my pattern book. It's not in my app. It's not on my Pinterest. It's not on my saves in YouTube. I don't know where that pattern is. I went to my Facebook save. Oh, and everybody go to your Facebook save because I had just been filing things in there that I wanted to look at later. I have lost half of my saves because they said either the sharing, how they qualify the sharing has changed or the person has removed them. So if you have things saved in Facebook, go check them out, print them out, do whatever you need to do to make sure you still have them because I lost half of mine. This is the flower top for 2011. I think she must have had a crochet along. It was a pot holder swap, and it's by Jennifer. They had one by some lady who speaks Italian, and when I did Google translated that to something that was not crochet. So I don't know what she was saying in Italian because when it translated to English, it was not crochet. I don't know what it was. I was so confused. Laura says we have Black Week. Never mind, Black Friday. It's been going on for days. Really? Okay, because we were having that over here because it came after Thanksgiving, and I know you all don't celebrate Thanksgiving, but you celebrate Black Friday. That's interesting. James P. Brett is a generic, well-known brand in the UK. Really? I don't think it's too common over there. No, I don't think so. Hi, Sandrine. How are you? Thank you for coming by. How was your Thanksgiving? Consuelo, hi. How was your Thanksgiving? What did you two do? What is in your cup and what have you finished? Hey, all in the chat, I hope you all enjoyed your Thanksgiving. Yes, my daughter cooked her first Thanksgiving meal in her new apartment, and it was quite interesting. She texted me and she says, everything is ready except the sweet potatoes. I was like, okay, thanks for the warning. So I texted my son to see where he was, and he says, I'm on my way to the transit center. I'm on the number 77 bus. And I said, okay, call me when you get almost to the transit center, and I will come pick you up. And he says, well, you should leave now because I'm almost there. Really? So I grabbed my coat, grabbed the dessert because I had made dessert, fly over to the transit center so he's not standing out there freezing. No sun. I sit there and I wait and I'm waiting and my daughter calls, do you have any cables so I can hook my phone up to my monitor? I'm sitting in the car at the transit center. I don't know what your monitor looks like. So I don't know. I'm waiting for your brother. Oh, well, he's on the bus. Well, no, I just talked to him. He said he was almost here. And she's like, no, I called him before I called you, and he says that he's still on the bus. So I called him, and he says they were delayed in traffic, and he would be there. And then she calls me back. Do you have any cinnamon? Not in the car. Why would I have cinnamon in the car? She's just, it's my children. I did raise them right. I did teach them everything along the way. They just chose not to let it sink in, and now they're trying to learn it. Tank, hi, how are you? How was your Thanksgiving? How is your husband? What are you working on? And everybody's saying hi. Thank you all. I hope everybody had a good day. And I hope nobody was alone unless they chose to be, and that you found company if you chose to have company, online or off. I ain't finished nothing. I know, I know, I know, I know. I hadn't planned on starting anything else, but I have to have a to go with this COWL before my granddaughter comes and takes another look. She's got the LOOM. Now, if I bought her a LOOM kit, she wouldn't want to LOOM. But she only wants to LOOM on the LOOM that I'm using. Thankfully, I let her borrow a size that I wasn't currently using. And of course, she left it at home. I don't know what to say. I don't think it's really a celebration, just a way to draw the masses in and make them spend money. Right. Personally, I haven't got a clue where it comes from. It's just a sale thing, and I try to avoid. Well, I was going to get that ball winder and a little kit to work on from Darn Good Yarn, but I did not want to spend $75. So for my two little pieces that add up to $25, I will have to spend $9.99 in shipping. I don't want to spend almost $10 in shipping. But then when I checked all of the other sites, I can't get those two items any cheaper. So I'll either spend more money for the items or I'll spend for shipping. It's a racket. It's just a racket. And that's not even with me buying yarn. I'm not buying any yarn. Tammy enjoyed yesterday's Sandrine, hasn't been pushing for real, and I'm thankful for every day. Girl, I know. How's your mother saying, Dream? Um, I went flying by somebody's live yesterday, earlier today, or something, and it said, "Oh, excuse me." I went back and finished Kelly's live, and you said you hadn't crocheted for 2 days. What's wrong with you, girl? You got your hands are bothering you because you are the mosaic queen. You and Kim and Katrina. So why are you not crocheting? What's going on? Lauren saying hi to everybody who came in. And Consuelo cooked for the family. Yay! And I'm laying around eating leftovers and drinking lots of water. Oh, that's the one thing about having my daughter cook, because I brought home a small dish of leftovers, enough for one meal, and I left everything else at her house. She can do it. I was hurting so bad. Oh, Sandrine, honey, I am sorry. Yeah, yeah. If it always falls Thanksgiving, I'll look up to people meaning Black Friday later. I see an opportunity for some education. I don't remember. I know Mama J probably does. I don't remember why we started calling it Black Friday. It was not always Black Friday. Well, the Black Friday sales, and then somebody came up with Cyber Monday because everybody was home for the 4 days after Thanksgiving, and when they went back to work on Monday and had access to high-speed internet, then they did a bunch of online shopping. So that became Cyber Monday. My sister hosted Thanksgiving, but my dad did the shopping at the last minute. Last Thursday, my dad cooked the Thanksgiving dinner too. We had 2 Thanksgiving meals. Ooh. Last Thursday was not the last minute. My daughter was out shopping Wednesday night. That's the last minute. And then she didn't start cooking until afternoon yesterday. I said, you know what? You really don't have to host this if it's going to be a problem for you. I can stay home. Because I wasn't looking forward to eating at 9 or 10 o'clock at night. But she was telling about 5:30, a quarter to, well, no, we started eating at about a quarter to 6. And we were mostly through with the meal when the sweet potatoes were ready. Oh, I'm good making some granny square. Girl, if I don't see another granny square, I'm okay. I have a thing in my playlist on join as you go. I have to learn to join as you go because I hate join as you go because I hate sewing granny squares today. I really do. Oh, your mother has her good day. Hi, Kim. How are you? Thank you so much for coming by. What are you up to? Thank you, Sandrine, for reminding everybody of the song. Kim says, hi, Kimmy. I seated you. Oh, Lauren, see, I have ice cream. The world is right again. Girl. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes. I bought some, we have this brand called Halo, which is supposed to be a low-fat, uh, lighter calorie form of ice cream, and it's not bad. I accidentally bought Halo's keto version. It's horrible. I let it sit out on the counter. That stuff does not even melt. I'm afraid to look at the ingredients in it, but you better believe I won't buy the keto version again because ooh, it ruins a good product. I love ice cream. Angie, how are you? How was your Thanksgiving? What are you working on? It is FO Friday. Did anybody finish anything? I know Cammie didn't. We had one Thanksgiving dinner. We got absolutely no leftovers. so I could not have my stuffing sandwich for lunch today. Cammy, my mother used to talk about me when I put stuffing in between two pieces of bread. And the only thing better than that is spaghetti rolled up in a piece of bread. Oh, Cammy says, Kimmy, I seated you. Tank says, Black Friday refers to the, whoa, wait a minute, hold on, I lost it. Hold on, Tank, I'm coming. I'm coming, Tank. Somebody knows. Black Friday refers to the black/red mortgage to end profit for businesses. I need somebody to know. I need somebody to know. It's a business plan. I'm knitting a new hat, trying a new stitch called fish spool. Ooh. Kim, did you ever? I haven't sat down and watched that video yet. Did you finish the crochet along that Linda Simpson and Gina were doing? I still have to do the fourth chart and the bind off, but I have to finish my Flower Valley shawl first. So why did I start this hat? Because I got to do the Flower Valley shawl. Oh, and everybody, correction. I was wrong. There is a stitch chart for the second repeat on the Flower Valley shawl. I am not familiar with the way they have written up this pattern, so I wasn't understanding what they were telling me. So that's my fault. But they do have a stitch count, so I don't have to work it out. They have done it. I just have to follow it. And I found I had, like I said, I had fallen back to where I had missed, to where I could correct it, because I was not going to follow all those single crochets. So I'm good now. I just have to sit down and do it. Do you really? Have you tried it? Do you like it? We Baskin Robbins forever ago used to have a frozen yogurt called Maui Brownie Madness. It was chocolate frozen yogurt with little pieces of brownie in it, little pieces of nuts in it, and it was and I think it had just small little pieces of coconut in it. I think that's where the Maui came from, and it was the absolute best. And they have not had it in like 25 years, and I can't find it anywhere, and I'm just crushed. Because I really prefer frozen yogurt to ice cream now. I like that twang. And Kim saying hi to Tank. Tank is sending love to Kim. Kim says, I am full on low-fat ice cream. I like the frozen yogurt, and I like Edie's French silk. Now that's good. And it's light. I'm okay with not doing full fat, especially after the steroids. Good Lord, I'll never get this load off. Thank you for coming by. You went to the movies and the Dollar Tree, Ghostbusters, and Yarn to complete two-part again. Oh, which Ghostbusters? Sandrine is yelling at Kim because I'm not on YouTube, so I don't know what that is. Probably hard. Kim says, I finished a bubble beanie. Was that the one that you were crocheting on your live? Kim, I'm not even going to pretend that I know what you're working on half the time, because every time I see you, you're working on something different. And then, of course, we all know that I'm not going to remember. But I love everything you do. I truly, truly do. Did you? Okay. It's a free download, right, Mama J?
I don't pay for, there's so many free patterns out there. I don't usually pay for patterns. And I don't mind going to somebody's blog and I will cut and paste and print out the pattern. I'm doing this for fun. I'm not making any money off of it. Can't spend what I don't have. And there's so, I mean, most of them come with a tutorial. So if it's on YouTube, I'll just write it out. If it's something I like. If it's something, now there is a sweater pattern. And the reason I don't is because I've got 956,000 pattern books here that I have inherited from both grandmothers and my mother, and ones that I've bought that I'm not using. And I bought a sweater pattern from this nice lady off of Ravelry. It's in my library that I haven't made. So I've stopped paying for patterns because I'm not making the ones I pay for. I'm usually making the ones that I get for free. So the ones that I share are normally ones that I get for free because I have Cornish cream, salted caramel, very not low fat. Cornish cream. What is that they have when they do high tea? Clotted cream. Is it like clotted cream, Lauren? What is Cornish cream? I finished some baby beans for my new great nephew. Go ahead. Ah. Kim says, no, I didn't. I'm way behind. Girl, you're not behind. And like Granny D says, squirrel, we just keep finding new things to start. If I could crochet as fast as ever, and I don't do the newsletters because my mailbox just gets chock full of things because everybody's creating so much faster than I can crochet. And we're not going to talk about knitting. No, I didn't. I'm way far behind. Oh, that's on the knitted shawl. Oh, honey, I don't feel bad then because you knit a whole lot faster than I do. And if you're not finished, I'm doing good. Okay. Oh, and I made a crochet and honeycomb elf. Who's him? I cheated on the mittens and used felt. There is a short on my channel. Girl, you've been putting out some stuff on your channel. And I have this long list of things I have to watch when I go over your channel. I can't keep my little happy tail off lives. I should be crocheting. I'm not. No, girl. We do this for fun. You don't feel like crocheting, don't crochet. I'm kind of new with knitted shorts. See, that's why I'm so far behind on the shawl, but I'm going to finish it. Well, see, Kim, that's why I started it, because I thought that Linda and Gina would help me read the charts, and they did. But when Gina came out with the printed version, it was over. Because I could sit there and read the printed version and knit, but I was reading the text and comparing it to the chart. So I was looking at it, but I was following the text. I learned. Okay, Kim, there you go. Yeah, I love those. And before the world shut down, we had these little shops where you could go in and request a cone or a boat or whatever, and you could serve yourself and make it as big and elaborate as you want. And then they had loads of toppings that you could top them with. Well, my favorite ones have shut down. And the ones they have now, the little people ask you, how much of what do you want? And I'm like, I just want a tad bit of that. They don't know what I mean by tad bit. It's like, I need to do my I just need to stay out the store. No, you love dreamsicles. You do not love frozen yogurt. Don't fool me. The new ghost book. There's another one? Okay. Oh my goodness. Because my son and daughter were discussing Star Wars yesterday. And I think my son finally determined that there were, what is it? It's 10 Star Wars movies and 2 Star Wars animations. I don't know. Melanie, hi. Thank you so much for coming by. Yes, happy Friday. Are you off today? We're off here in the Midwest. Did you go to any Black Friday sales? Did you buy any yarn? Hi, Karen. Thank you for coming by. And Renee. Charlie, how are you? Did you get your COWL off the loom? Because you were ready to take your COWL off when I went to bed Tuesday night. And Lauren says, same area. Cornwall and Devon is associated with rich milk, clotted cream, luxury dairy products. Hey! Girl knows more than she thought she knew. Cornwall and Devon. Mm-hmm. I'm a Miss Marple fan. Miss Marple, High Tea, The Royals, Hercule Poirot. I'm in there. So I should be crocheting also, but I'm not either. Oh, Angie, now see, I'm going to put you and Lauren in time out. What are you doing then, Angie, if you're not crocheting? Because I know you're not loom knitting. You took your loom and threw it upside the wall somewhere, if I remember correctly. Kim saying hi to Charlie. Mama J says, if you create another Gmail account and give that email account to the newsletter, you can use the account to keep up with the junk mail. You know, I did think about that in passing, but you're right. You're right. Because actually my ViJaisCrochet was just my crochet junk mail. It's gotten out of hand. I've got some people who send out email between their emails and newsletters and classes 2 and 3 times a day. I'm like, what do people do? I know you have it automated, but this is ridiculous. I've been learning new knitting stitches. I know lots of crochet ones, but not knitting. I thought we only had knit and purl. You mean there's more? Now you're going to make me want to go look. Because I thought all the things we were doing for the shawl with the lace knitting, well, they were variations of the same stitch. Well, yeah, I guess you're right. I want to do so much more. And I saw David Browning's sweater with the cable knit in the with the cables and the crochet, and I'm sitting there going, I want a cable crochet. I want a cable knit. I want to do it all. There's not enough hours. Procrastinate with me, Angie. Oh shoot! That curl is on one. I took my hair and I made all these little 2-stranded Bantu knots in it and pinned them down. And I unpinned my knots yesterday and I was waiting to see how it uncurled. Well, I have curls here that are straightening out faster than the other curls are straightening out. So ignore anything you see flying around my head because there are parts of my hair that don't hold a curl as well as other parts of my hair. And I don't know why. And Melanie's saying hi to Kim, and Angie and EJ are conspiring. And Melanie says, yes, I'm off. No Black Friday sales for me. Keeping out of that mess, girl. Well, I'm not going out in it. I went online to everybody's online shop to see what they had on sale. And really the only two places that have anything that I want is Hirschner's. I want that black and gold yarn. And Doing Good Yarn. I want that ball winder and that other little plushie that I want to do. I want some black and some gold sports weight yarn. I don't even know if they make gold sports weight yarn. I'll have to look and see, but I may add that to my Hirschner's order and see. I don't want to pay $10 for shipping for Doing Good Yarn. So I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but I'm not leaving this house. Whatever I do is going to be online. PayPal, send it to my house. Yes, I did, ma'am. Oh, you weren't here for that. I most certainly did. Ta-da! What you think, Angie? I'm in the process of making a hat to go with it. And actually, it's supposed to go this way. But this yarn is heavier, and I don't like it up under my neck. I like this up under my neck, so it's going. Because I didn't realize that this silver yarn was so thick. And then I didn't fold it in half because I would have lost the navy and the teal. If I had done it the way it was supposed to be done, it would have looked like this. It was supposed to be like that with the fade in the middle. So it's supposed to be the solid on the bottom and then the little hearts in the middle and then the solid at the top. But this silver at the top is so heavy, and then I lose my navy. So I just pushed it around a little bit. Charlie says, yes, I got my COWL off the loom. I did a child size, couldn't find my big blue. Charlie, what? Yes, girl. You know what? How long are you going to be at your son's house? You have time to find it. And mine came as a kit with all of my looms in one of these things. So if you've got like a sheet bag or a Ziploc bag, put all your looms together with all your little tools so you can keep up with them. And then put them in your suitcase so they go where you go. Gigi is going to be live in 30 minutes. Okay. All right. Lauren says, you're my kind of people, Melanie. Ooh, I have never been to a Black Friday sale. I have no desire to be out in that crowd. I love Miss Martha Perot. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, and PBS. Yes. Now I'm doing Absolute History on YouTube because I want to know how they handmade all those marvelous ball gowns. How did you cook bread in a fireplace? And they're too cute. I love it. I'm trying to decide what to start as a new project. I'm not crocheting. Consuelo. Seriously? You always have 2 or 3 projects going at the same time. Well, Marley Bird, no. Moogly just put out 5, 6, and 7 for the shawl she is doing for her crochet along. Yes, my looms are still hanging on the wall. Angie, we're going to have to talk. You can mail them to my house. I'll take them off your hands. No, it's not safe. And there are. Now, see, Kim, you started something. Those are stitches. I'm reading this. Reggie. Reggie was talking about the crochet murder mysteries, and I had started them before, and it wasn't interesting because Alexa has no kind of tonal variations when she reads that murder mystery, and she makes it dull. Well, I started it again because I was busy doing something, and I said, "Come on, Alexa, we got to get this together." And they were telling this one lady that she needed to stop making so many washcloths and start making blankets. And she looked at each one in her little crochet group and asked them how many unfinished works they had. And each one told her how many unfinished works they had. And she says, "Well, see, I can finish a washcloth, so I have no unfinished works." Yeah, I want to finish some works before I start something new. And what did I do? I just started a new hat. But I want to finish things. Excuse me, everybody, just a minute, please. Okay, excuse me, trying to get the kid to feed the cat so the cat would be quiet. And I called the kid and she yells, "That's not me, that's Sasha." I know who it is. Would you listen to what I'm trying to tell you? Yes, no, me. Hi, Sabrina. Well, just stir it up then, please. How are you, Sabrina? How was your day, week, and Thanksgiving? And what have you finished this week? I need to order from Toby. They have some great deals. I have not looked at them this week. Thank you. They're the one person I didn't look at. I wonder if they have black gold sport weight loom. How much is shipping to the States, Kim? Do you remember? Does it depend upon how much you order? Are you all right? Goodness. I think I'm going to focus on my diamond painting today. I'm also thinking about playing Animal Crossing on my Switch. Really, Mama J? Okay. I may go back and look for some more dead bones. Renette has a black with gold through it. In a sports weight yarn? Mm. Because the one that Hershner's has is a 4-weight, and I would like something lighter weight. Renee says very nice. Oh, the COWL. Oh, thank you. Kim says pretty. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Angie. Hi, Chris. Happy Friday. What are you up to? What are you working on? Renee saying hi to everybody, and everybody's saying hi to Chris, hi to Renee, hi. Thank you for welcoming everybody in. Appreciate it. Lauren says, I need a rocket on my backside. Girl, I slacked massively on my crochet this week. Everything to be fair. But you know what? We can't do everything full too. You have to back off sometimes, or you just get too overwhelmed. And then you get stressed. And crochet is supposed to be relaxing. And so you can relax when you're relaxing. Angela, hi, how are you? How was your Thanksgiving? What have you finished this week? It's Apple Friday. Is it free over $75? I think Hoopy normally is free over $75. I'm hoping they have it lower than that for Black Friday. Since Kim says they're having some fantastic sales, I'm hoping the sales include the shipping. And Melanie is saying hey to Angela. I'm hoping it's including the shipping because I don't want that much. And I don't want to pay for shipping. Okay, Sheila. Good Lord. You have a good weekend and stay safe. Enjoy putting up that tree. It's too early for me. I gotta do Christmas cards. And I have a list that I use every year. And I check them off as I address the envelope so that I make sure that I didn't skip anybody. But I might do something this year. It just depends. Like I said, I didn't used to have a problem with decorating. My problem was taking things down. So I stopped decorating, and then I didn't have to take them down. So I don't know what I'm going to do this year, and I'm not going to stress myself a little bit. Because the only little kid in my life has her own home. All 6 of my grandchildren have their own homes. So Granny doesn't really have to put up a tree if they have a tree at home. And I'm not putting lights on the outside of the house. First of all, I'm not climbing up on the ladder. Second of all, I don't want to pay the electric bill. And Renee is saying hi to everyone. Renee, what have you finished this week? How has your week been? How was your Thanksgiving? Did you cook yesterday? In Granny D's Live Sunday, they were talking about this dessert that you make where you roll out the cinnamon rolls and put them in a pie pan and put in the apple pie filling and cover up the top and bake it. So while I was at the store, I bought everything for that dessert. Yesterday, I went to make the dessert. I don't have a can of apple pie filling. I look at my receipt. Everything is on the receipt, including the apple pie filling. Everything is in my kitchen. except the apple pie cup. I go out in the car. I'm under all the seats. I'm in the trunk. I'm under all the mats. I went through all the cans of cat food, everything that I had brought in the house. I even went through the freezer thinking I may have put it in the freezer for whatever reason. I went in the apple bin where I had placed the fresh apples. No apple pie. I told you, this house eats stuff. It's on my receipt. I bought it. I paid for it. Where it is, I have no idea. I don't know. Consequently, I had to use fresh apples, which I should have cooked before I put them in there, since the recipe calls for apple pie filling. It wasn't quite as nice as it would have been, because my daughter went over the top with her sweet potato casserole. We topped my apple concoction with sweet potato casserole, and that could have been the top. Yeah, I'm glad it only comes once a year. Melissa, how are you, love? Thank you for coming by. How was your Thanksgiving, and what have you finished this week? Nothing on my soup, but I have huge and green beans, candy yams on my fork. All right. All right. I make something to take to a friend. Okay. Okay. Everybody, Melissa said hello to all in the chat. Lauren, I think I lost my general mojo and momentum along with this sprained ankle and your projo. Girl, take that ankle and put it in a warm tub with some Epsom salt and call it a day. Everybody saying hi to Melissa and Nene. Oh no, sorry to hear that, LJ. Hope your ankle heals fast and that you get your mojo back. Yes, indeed. Yes, yes, yes. Sharon, thank you for coming in. How are you? How was your Thanksgiving? What is in your cup and what have you finished this week? 3 weeks. Ooh. Yeah, if it's a bad enough sprain, Lauren, it'll take 6 weeks. They say it takes longer to heal a sprain than it does to heal a bone. I don't know why they would put that out there, but that's what they're saying. Sharon, it was amazing. Thank you. Hope you was great. My daughter, this was me. I thank you for watching. Oh, you made the 2 shawls and you sewed them together. Okay. You did a Linda Simpson. Boy, I'm speaking of absolute history. Who was the real Blackbird? Britain's outlaw, the pirate. Oh my. Okay, now we find out who the real Blackbird was. Blackbird. Milk is not working today. I am sorry. Tank says, LJ, it takes longer on sprains. Wrap in a comfy poultice. Ooh, being as how she's in the UK, she may even have some comfrey in the house. I don't know. Okay. Sharon says Thanksgiving was good, making a doll blanket to match a hat. So you made a hat for the doll, and now you're making a blanket to go with it? Ooh, sounds nice. Melissa's saying hi to everybody, and then she'll be right back. I like to do things properly, so apparently I had to do that properly too, and made a real mess of it. Soak your ankle in some warm Epsom salt, and then put the comfrey poultice on it and elevate your ankle. There's no need in doing it halfway. If you're gonna do a thing, do it properly. Hat for the girl. Oh, so you made the hat for the girl, and then you're going to make a matching doll blanket for her baby. Well, that's an interesting combination. Okay, are you going to also make a matching hat for the doll? Oh, I like that idea. I will investigate the comfort process. Yeah, let me know how that works for you, because I don't even know. My grandmother used to be able to go out in the backyard and get things, and she passed before I was of the mindset to go out there to learn what she was digging up out of the backyard. And my grandfather used to go out there with a lawnmower and mow everything down, and just spent half of her time telling him the error of his ways. He said, I just cut down the weed, and she said, that was not weed. I needed that. Well, I don't know what it is, so it's gone now. It's a natural remedy called neck bone. It can heal broken bones. What else will you say? I still don't want to have any of that. Probably if I have enough of the tools. Go ahead, Sharon. Look at you. Go ahead. Oh, that is wonderful. Renee, are you still here, love? Melissa said she'd be right back. So, what is everybody going to do this weekend? I am going to work on this shawl because I can crochet and chat and look at TV. We all know VJ cannot chat and knit. I have spent too much time undoing that shawl to knit anything while I'm doing the chat. And I give me no digits. And I applaud Kim because she can knit and chat. I can't do it. I've had to learn every time. And then I have this cat that I just started for the. Oh, Angie, you asked me about the COWL. She also has a pattern for the hat to match the COWL. So I'm going to make a hat to match the COWL, and then I'm going to do the knitting. Just so I have a clip. It's not so much of this yarn. And I may even see, oh, I can put that on my list. See if they still even make this Barcelona colorway. If they do, I may buy some more of it and make a crochet a hat and scarf. Because they call this a bulky size, but really, on the loom, it comes out thin. But to crochet, it probably would be thicker than I like to crochet with. I'm not trying to learn something with it. But I like the way it worked out because it worked out like it was self-striping. And I like that. Now I found something else that I like. Kim's going to work on her mosaics this weekend. Okay. Lauren says, I think you can get oils massive. Oh, Lord Jesus, Lauren, really? I think you can get oils macerated with comfort. I think it's that. I'm slightly out of touch with some aspects of aromatherapy. Okay, what if I don't have some? Regina, hi, how are you? Thank you for coming by. How was your Thanksgiving? What is in your cup and what have you finished this week? This is taking the whole leaves and chopping them up in some coconut oil and putting it on your injury. Tank, where do you get comfrey leaves? You would have to have the plants, wouldn't you? Because they don't sell that in the grocery store. And my health food store doesn't sell anything fresh. So to chop them up, you would have to have the fresh, right? Getting ready to learn some herbal therapy here. Again, saying hi. Kim loves aromatherapy. I know. I love my stress relief bath salts from Bath and Body Works. I got a coupon from Bed Bath and Beyond, and I went looking for my stress relief, and I'm like, oh no, that's the wrong store. Well, I did not hear from Renee or Melissa. Hang on, let me get the link for Gigi, and we can do a VJ raid over at Gigi the Crochet Queen when she goes live, because she's not live yet. And I'm always late, you know. It's just okay. There we go. That's Gigi's link. When she goes live, she's not. Okay. My daughter's Regina. Oh, honey, I am so sorry. Oh my gosh. I did not know. I am so sorry, honey. That I have always said that is the hardest thing a person would ever have to do is to raise their child. How old was she, Regina? Oh, that's so sad. I'm going for a nap. This is not coming from Dr. Wanda. So feeling this season to catch the difference. Oh, Kim, you're fine, sweetie, because we're getting ready to go and do a raid over at Gigi. I appreciate you being here. Yeah, you take a nap and take care of yourself. I know you got surgery coming up at the beginning of the year. So we don't want you going in, as my grandmother said, puny. Thank you so much for coming by. Lauren says she's going to definitely look into Texas. Who knows? Yeah, prayers for Virginia. Prayers for Virginia. In the health store, I blew it. So what? You buy it in the health store and then you take it home and grow it? Does it come in seeds, Tank? I'm confused. I've never tried to grow it, but because we don't. Yeah, we're really sorry. Oh, girl. Was he hurt or did he walk away? You have my deepest condolences, and I will keep you and your family in my prayers. Yes. That goes without saying. Yes, that's awesome. She left behind 3 young men, 21, 19, and 17. Regina, you don't look like you're over 21 yourself. Oh, gosh. Oh, honey. That's hard. That's hard. I am so sorry. Were they okay? Or do they, besides you, do they have some support? Because you need support yourself. Granny D is not coming on to this. Granny D, I saw Granny D at David's, and she said that she and her oldest granddaughter were going to go and get some wall covering to decorate her background in her yarn room. But when I was at David's, she did not say she was not coming on. With me going live Wednesday and Friday, We usually do a raid over at Granny D's on Wednesday, and we do a raid at Gigi the Crochet Queen on Friday, just to spread it out. But I have not gotten a notice for Granny D is going live. Let me see. David is still there, and Granny D is at David's.
Or else I will start.
Okay. Granny D is over at David's, and I don't have a notification that she is going live. And Regina says, he walked away. She was an Uber driver, and one of her passengers passed away as well. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. He is under arrest. Their poor family as well. Oh my gosh. Oh, Regina. No, I have the plant. Fruit comfrey is from the root. Seeds don't do so well. Okay, I'll look into that. Because my grandmother used to have something that grew out in the backyard she called calmus root. She had all these different things that she took for an upset stomach. I don't know. They were a married couple. Oh my gosh, Regina. You know, it just takes a moment. Just a moment. Regina, Melanie will be praying for you and your family for strength and comfort. She is so sorry. We are all so sorry. That is horrible. That is horrible. And she left behind 3 sons. Are they okay? Do they have support from their father? Are you okay? Do you have a support system for you? I know you're there for them, but you need somebody there for you. No excuse for people to be driving. It should be a total ban. Absolutely. Oh yeah, it is, Lauren. It is, but they just don't. We even have locks that they put on their cars that when you get into the car, you have to blow into the machine before you can even start the car. And they have other people come in there and blow for them so they can start the car and drive. It's madness. It's really just madness. And I worked trauma for 45 years. I have a whole different slant on the way it goes, but it's always the person at fault that walks away, and it's always the one that passes away. Always. And then we get the one who was at fault, and we're supposed to be taking care of them when we know what they've done, and all you want to do is just bop them upside the head. But we can't do that because the healthcare system. Yeah. Yeah, no, there's no, especially when you have, Uber and Lyft and everybody else you can call to come to pick you up. No, there is no excuse. Granny D posted she doesn't have enough data, so I guess no live today. Thanks, Tank. I appreciate that. Thank you. She doesn't have enough data, but she's over at Davis. I'm not sure how that works. Okay, and Lauren says there's a limit here and you're allowed a certain amount before you're over the limit. Personally, I don't. I just trust myself to drive safely even after one. We have a limit here too, and we have people who have had their licenses revoked, and they will still go out there and they will drive without a license. They will go out there and drive without insurance. Mhm. 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 They will. They're just that dag nabbit ignorant. They are okay. They live in Georgia. They have a grandparents where they are. Okay. I have children here in town. I'm okay. Just tired. Okay. Okay. All right. As long as all of you have a support system, because we don't want you to feel like you're out there alone. Okay. Granny D just posted. She is going live now, so I guess she got her data situation together. And Gigi is also going live. Okay. Here is Gigi's link, and let me get Granny D's link. And you are welcome to raid whomever you wish to raid. And I will, oh, I can't get Granny D to come up. There we go. Okay. Holy smoke. Okay, this is Gigi for a BJ raid. And let me get Granny D. And here is Granny D for a VJ raid. And everybody have a safe and have a safe weekend. Regina, I know yours is not going to be happy. I feel so bad for you. Words cannot express. I will keep you in my thoughts and my prayers. Everybody, please stay safe. There are some things that are just beyond our control, and all we can do is all we can do. Lauren, yeah, there's no rhyme, there's no reason, there's no rationale. And I would like to say it's God's will, but I have trouble even with that sometimes because I try real hard not to ask why. It just is what it is. Hugs, love, kisses to each and every one of you. Thank you all for coming by. Thank everyone who joined my Facebook group. Please feel free to post pictures of your whips and your finished objects. Thank you all for everything that you've done. I think I'm up to 230 family members. Couldn't do it without all of you. Tank says my brother had 15 DWIs before they put him in prison for 2 years. He didn't change anything. Yeah, I mean, they don't. You get some people who get one DWI and they're like, okay. You get some that lose their license and they're like, I'm going to do better. And you get some that just keep doing the same madness over and over. And, you just can't get through to them. There's just some people that are like that. But all we can do is all we can do. Stay as safe as you can, and you're so welcome, Regina. Um, I it depends. It depends because I'm on. Well, yeah, because I have to plug mine into the modem to do StreamYard, or it just kind of cycles on me. StreamYard doesn't always like um Oh, you know what? I do StreamYard on my laptop. I guess Granny D is going on her phone. And if she's already used her 2 gig of high speed internet, then she might not have the data. Yeah, but I don't use my phone, so I don't know. I don't have 1,000 family members, so I have to be tied to something, and I'm plugged in. So I will see you Tank over at Granny D's or wherever you happen to go. Yeah, I don't either. That's why I said I didn't have anything to drink, and I don't know why I'm feeling fuzzy, but I am. Those that go over to Gigi's, I'll see you over there. And I will see everybody somewhere this weekend. Everybody stay home, stay safe, stay close to loved ones. And Regina, we are all praying for you. I am so, so sorry, love. Words cannot express how terrible I feel. Everybody, crochet, knit, loom knit, do paper crafts, or play on your Switch like A Mama J way. And have a great one. Thank you all for coming by. Bye bye now.